Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Nasdaq price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. This is the intraday for Nasdaq and SPX. We're gonna see both what happened today and what it might happen next. Now, currently in this scenario, we are estimating a potential top here and that we are moving toward the downside. Now, currently we see kind of like an A, B, C toward the downside. If we move closer, potentially you have finished a wave A, a wave B, and you're looking for a wave C. Or it can be, of course, an A, B, and a C as well, where you have a 1, 2, 3, and then 4 and a 5. Now, the problem with this scenario, in case your wave B is over there here, which I doubt it a little bit, if you have a 1, 2, 3, the wave 3 is very shallow. Okay, you hit only 1 to 1 fib level, turning it into kind of like a zigzag, which it can turn, of course, very corrective, guys. Now, the same thing can be as well, like you finished 3 waves for wave A, wave B, and you're looking for a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, you would like to see, of course, a wave 5 unfolding, but we have a problem here. In the 15-minute chart, the problem is that we have an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 potentially towards the upside 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. This might be playing as a wave A, B, and a C, of course, can be a zigzag. However, in case it is a zigzag, it will take the invalidation of the bearish, meaning this 1, 2, 3, and then wave 4 is gonna be invalidated in case this plays as a zigzag. And in case, of course, that it is an impulse wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, therefore, of course, you are looking to something else again, which is our bullish scenario alternative that we saw already before. So basically, in this alternative scenario, where we are looking at several 1-2s here, you have 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, you will have your wave 3, 4, 5, and currently you are in the wave 4 for this wide scenario, which is a 1, a 2, of course, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5. And this is looks still perfect wave 4 actually. It's very corrective, and especially if we move towards the upside and we invalidate this impulse with a long wave 4 interfering with zone 1. The invalidation anyway for this bullish scenario is taking the 19K 600, which is very, very far. Now, basically, if we move, of course, inside it and we have a 1, 2 here, therefore you have to expect, of course, that we move toward the upside very high again. And that means very high, meaning taking the all-time high again in this area. And yeah, so we have to be careful with this one. Confirmation that we are moving for lower is simply taking the low right now. And by taking the low, you are confirming that you are bearish, but you would like to see something much bigger unfolding, because this is a very, very shallow wave 3 based on the wave 1, if this is a wave 1 here, by the way. If it is a wave 1, this is definitely a correction, guys. This is not an impulse, and that means, of course, the whole thing is a corrective wave, ABC toward the downside. And I believe that this might unfold something for higher, guys. Yeah, so we have to be careful for it. It's not very sure yet that we have topped. Okay, so it might test us again. SPX is showing still more red. Now we know that the SPX is laggy, is of course taking time always to follow Nasdaq later on. Therefore, I'm still looking, of course, that the SPX can follow Nasdaq sooner or later. However, we're looking here at a clean impulse somehow for the SPX, but also I have a problem with it, where you have a 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. Now your wave 3 looks very shallow potentially. Let me check. Just this is an old fib, I think. Let me check this one. Wave 3 impulse. Okay, no, it looks like a perfect fib level actually on the SPX. So yeah, we have to also be careful with it, guys. We have to be careful. If this is an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, therefore it is finished, you might start to see, of course, something else unfolding. Now, the wave 5 is also very long, right? I mean, we touch the 1.618. Just want to check again the fib levels just to make sure. Yeah, we touch the 1.618 and then we get also extended wave 5. So what if this is unfolding double 1, 2, right? So, and then 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. But yeah, we have to be careful. We don't see the same reaction yet on SPX. same as Nasdaq, but you can see kind of like a leading diagonal. Okay, so I think that the things also are shifting a little bit. Yeah, let me see. MACD also, yes, showing also some potential higher prices. Momentum is decreasing on the 4-hour chart, increasing. Okay. All right, we're gonna see, guys. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. But basically, yeah, I mean, SPX is laggy, right? It is a little bit always late, a little bit to follow Nasdaq. However, it can still move toward the downside. Don't forget, 5,700 is an invalidation of the bullish scenario. Okay, so if we are not anymore in a wave 4 here, you would like to see the 5,700 hit, yeah, and then moving towards the upside. And that means, yeah, we might still be bullish, but in the opposite scenario that we have here, potentially if we have tops, therefore you have to consider this is a wave 1, and then 2, and getting 3, 4, 5 towards the downside. Okay, we're gonna see. Now a little bit Nasdaq and SPX are not the same, not aligning with the same price action. I see Nasdaq a little bit much more bullish, still moving impulsively, while SPX is still showing a lot of red. Yeah, I see still, of course, yeah, a potential to move for higher for Nasdaq. Let me also check here. Yes, we have momentum, and towards the downside, decreasing the momentum. Now this is open for lower, the 4-hour chart. Yep, and we have bearish cross on the daily. Okay, so yeah, we still need a little bit. I think, yeah, also on the SPX we have bearish cross, guys. Okay, so that is a little bit much more convincing. Maybe Nasdaq is showing a little bit right now, kind of like an impulse, but it might turn to something else as well, guys. So we have to be careful. But it looks like 5 waves. This is a problem, right? Now it might finish like a zigzag maybe before taking invalidation. It can be, because a zigzag target, by the way, can be 0.618. Here we go. So uncommon target for a zigzag wave C. Here we go. You might hit the 0.618 as well. Yeah, so it is a potential target. Now, if you move to the 1-to-1 fib level, yeah, you got invalidation. So that would invalidate, of course, the bearish. Here we go. But the 0.618 is before the bearish scenario. So that would be, of course, a signal. So if we retrace from the 20k 900 or 21k almost, we might continue toward the downside. Okay. Potentially this might be the scenario, yeah, A, B, C, and then continuation. All right, so we're gonna see. We got the answer, we got the key levels to be watched, and we're gonna get the answers from there. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.